thanks for that. I'm Palestinian and I wasn't insulted at all. But what I did want to ask you was how much of the media here, because when I'm back home, like the media is very different, and the way things are reported is very different. And I wanted to know, how much do you think the media here, not only in the UK but also in the States and the West in general, is actually created rather than reported? So in the sense that when you tell us your stories, it's a very different picture of how the Middle East is being portrayed in the West. And I think a lot of it is just is created to fit a specific story and spin a specific story on what the Middle East should be. So from your experience reporting, can you just comment on that?
Sure. I mean, first of all, from my perspective, from the BBC, and I think largely from the BBC, from the British media perspective, I don't think that there is a great kind of secret conspiracy to try and portray the Middle East as in the worst possible light. And I know that's how it seems. News will always go for the drama, good or bad. You know, when that bloke jumped off a balloon out in outer space, that was top news. That was a good news story, but it was really dramatic. That pushed an awful lot of things off the agenda. So, you know, I know a lot of people think, oh, they will always go for bad news or the worst possible news. That's not true. They will go for the most dramatic news, and that was dramatic. Unfortunately, bomb on Main Street beats nothing happened in a side street. And I mean, you're absolutely right to bring this up, because I often tell audiences who don't know much about the Middle East, I say, look, actually, 99% of the place is completely safe. Obviously not most of Syria right now, but the rest of the Middle East, life goes on as normal. And people there actually want pretty much the same as what we want. They just want to put food on the table, put a roof over their heads, get married, send their kids to a nice school, live in peace. Their aims are really not any different from the rest of us on this planet. But unfortunately, there are a minority of places and incidents that are very dramatic, which we have to report because they've happened. And I don't like manipulation of news at all, but I think it's important sometimes to just put things in context and remind people of that. I mean, the classic example is the fiery demonstration in Quetta or Karachi, where you see, the camera is down here, and you've got all these angry faces as they're burning a US Stars and Stripes. But actually, if the cameraman is really honest, he'll pull out and you'll see that in this entire street, it's maybe 40 people out of a street of several hundred. But that makes far less dramatic pictures. It's much more dramatic to have that. So I would always urge honesty with these things. And I mean, I would like to think that at BBC we do try to be honest.